The Look Alive podcast is sponsored by Sonic.
This is the Look Alive podcast. I am Alex Glaze. This week we are going to be talking some NBA. A lot of excitement around 2020-2021 season, at least for me and NBA fans, especially coming off how successful the bubble was. The bubble was wildly successful. Really, really enjoyable games, a great on-air product, and they pulled it off flawlessly. I cannot say enough how impressed I was with the NBA bubble and what they were able to do. They're not starting off this season with a bubble, so we're going to see how that works out for the league as COVID continues to affect the entire country. We'll see how the NBA is able to pull this off, because when they were in that bubble, they pulled off playing during a pandemic better than every other league so far. So we'll see how they are able to do, but I'm excited about this upcoming season. A lot of great storylines, but we're not worried about that. We're here in Atlanta right now. I'm going to talk because there's a lot of excitement in this city around the Hawks. And I've been here 4 years, and I can't remember there ever being this much buzz about a Hawks team. So people are clearly excited about this team. And if you pay attention to what we have been doing here on the 11 Alive YouTube channel, if you are tuning in on the 11 Alive YouTube channel, or wherever you get your podcast, I think we're putting this stuff out on podcast as well. I bet that show that I've been doing. A couple weeks ago, I spoke with Hawks reporter Chris Kirshner of The Athletic about this upcoming season, and he thinks that this team will make the playoffs, and I agree with him. We haven't been able to use the word playoffs and the Hawks in the same sentence in quite some time, so that's exciting, and a lot of people are really excited about this team. This is a new team, 9 new faces, I believe, a veteran team. Adding guys like Rajon Rondo, Clint Capella, guys that have been there, done that, know what it takes. In addition to, obviously, the young core of Trae Young, John Collins, Kevin Huerter, Cam Reddish. I could go on and, but you get the point. There is a young core, and now there is a much improved veteran presence to go along with that. And the young core has improved a lot as well. So it's kind of just everything seems to be coming together, and this could be the year that things finally do come together and we have some postseason action in Atlanta. So that's exciting. And this week we caught up with one of the Hawks players. He is the young guy on the team, Onyeka Okongwu. I'm the Hawks rookie out of USC. And I got to say, spoke with him, great kid. And even saying kid makes me my skin crawl, because this is a safe space, so I'm going to just open up a little bit. I have been feeling really old the past couple of months. I just turned 29 last month, but even before that, I've just been feeling old, listening to music, and it's the same kind of music I've been listening to my entire life. But some things I'm just like, I find myself having the same kind of reaction to certain things that I know my parents would have. And then I'm on social media and I find myself more and more just really feeling old when I'm doing things that didn't used to make me feel old. I made a TikTok, and no, I didn't make a TikTok to dance around and stuff. I don't think I'm going to dance around, but I made a TikTok because, okay, you guys will understand this. So I have the show Bet That, right? That we do it here on YouTube every so often. And, I make my picks. I do that on my Twitter. I even post some pics on Instagram, whatever. But I want to start to really do a lot more of that. And I figured TikTok is the perfect platform to do that. I can put stuff out. It won't annoy people, it won't clutter up timelines or anything like that. And honestly, when I looked at TikTok, nobody was really doing anything like that on that platform. So, don't tell anybody, but I think I'm going to kind of plant my flag there. So maybe I'm not planting a flag. I think I'm planting a flag right now, but if I'm not, I'm sorry, but I'm going to kind of make that my thing. So if you're on TikTok, follow me on TikTok. But anyway, I feel old because like I'm 29 making a TikTok. Look, what am I doing? Because I get on TikTok now and I'm just looking and I'm just like, what's going on here? So anyway, Onyeka Okongwu's on TikTok. He does a lot better than I do. You know, he's got his mom on there dancing, they're having fun, and he's really fun. I think Hawks fans are going to really enjoy him. He's really looking to bring a lot to this team. He wants to learn. He wants to be great. And we'll get into it with the one-on-one. You'll hear him. He has a great story, tragic story, but he's made the most of a really unfortunate situation, a really sad, tragic situation, an unimaginable tragedy that he's endured, and has made it to this point, and is now in the NBA, living out his dream. And he's just an impressive guy. You know, I really enjoy talking with him and getting to know him a little bit. And hopefully we'll be able to do it more. But without, I guess with that, I'll just go to the interview. So here's Onyeka Okongwu, the Hawks rookie. He is a skilled big man that Hawks fans are going to really enjoy this season. And I wanted to kind of peel back the curtain a little bit and get to know him as we get ready for the regular season. You just had a birthday, and you had a tweet that actually made me feel some kind of way. I'm not going to lie. You said, last few days of my teens, hashtag I'm getting something like that.
Time's going by so fast. Like, I'm already 20. Like, last week feels like I was 17 years old, 16 years old. Now I'm 20 in a new city. So this feels like, wow, time's going by and I'm just getting older.
How do you celebrate a birthday? Your birthday fell on, the first preseason game. But, we're in a pandemic, you can't really go anywhere. Just how'd you celebrate?
I spent the day really quarantined. Basically, I was quarantined the whole day besides going to the arena, working out, supporting my teammates at the game. After the game, I came back to some surprises, and after I was over, I just ended up playing Xbox with some of my friends to call it a night.
You are the new guy here, so Hawks fans don't really know you yet. I think the first thing people probably already know about you is you went to Chino Hills and played with the Ball brothers. Just what was that like? Because you were there during peak ball hype. You know what I mean? What was that like?
It's a lot of fun, honestly. 'Cause I didn't know the Balls personally. I've known them since I was 9, 10 years old. My brother was friends with them, so I already knew them kind of. So, I already had that chemistry going into high school with Melo, Alonzo, Jello. It was just fun. Alonzo loved getting everyone involved, which made it fun playing on a team. We're winning all the games. We want to say championship. Playing with the Ball brothers is really fun. I love the experience in high school.
Give me a breakdown then of the Ball brothers. Who's the best Ball brother?
Honestly, they're all good in their own ways. Melo's a scorer, Alonzo's a passer, Jello's a shooter. They're all talented. They all do different type of things. They're all good in their own ways.
All right. Well, you're going to be linked with Melo because obviously you guys came in the draft class here. So what is the scouting report you're giving to your guys? Because you know him well, so you got the scouting report.
I always told him that, whenever me and him play one-on-one, I know all his moves, but I don't have, a set scouting report because he's really unpredictable. Some days, he really go out there and just start passing the ball. Other days, he can start scoring. But I know all his combo moves, his size-ups. I tell him this all the time, too. So it just depends on how he's feeling that day.
The first Hornets matchup, just wave you out the way. Tell Trey, you got this one, huh?
Possibly, man. I can't wait for that one, though, because me and him, we've been dreaming about this since we was little. So, that first matchup, Hawks and Hornets, is going to be exciting for us.
Yeah, what is this like? I mean, does it feel real yet? I mean, draft night just happened, and everything happened so quickly. There's no summer league. You just you get thrown right into it. Just what has all of this been like for you? Does it feel like the dream you imagined it would feel like?
Yeah, I know draft night was almost a month ago, but it's starting to feel real. It's a reality now. It's just so exciting being able to live out my dream. That's how I imagined it. Going to a new city, playing with new players from all over the country, all over the world. It's just what I thought it'd be. I'm excited for it. I'm going to continue to work hard for everything I have.
Was there a moment you walked in the Hawks facility and you realized, like, okay, this is a little bit different than USC?
Not yet. We're not really in season yet, but I feel like once we get into season, start traveling, playing more games, I really feel like that welcome to the league moment for me as a rookie will happen.
Who's a guy that you've kind of been leaning on in these early days just to kind of, Vince Carter was a guy last year that a lot of the younger guys were looking to, and he was telling them, different things to do, how to take care of their body, just little things, little tidbits of advice that obviously he used to have a really long career. Just who's that guy that you're kind of looking to now? Is there a guy?
No, I talked to a bunch of different guys. Rondo, of course. Rondo's been in the league for a while. I talked to him. Talked to Tony Snell, Solomon Hill, and all the veterans on our team. I really talked to them a lot and just give them advice. Also some of the younger players too, like DeAndre Hunter, JC, John Collins. I just talked to everybody to get their advice, get their input on what I should do and different things to help me, transition from college to the NBA.
What's your first impression of Lloyd Pierce?
Great guy. He's a great person. He loves to lead us, and I'm learning a lot from him. And I'm wanting to be able to learn more from him throughout the course of the season.
Here's your drinks. Have a supersonic day.
Nick, in the morning, you don't even speak full words,
Yeah.
I'm like, hey, Nick, and you're just like, oh.
I don't look forward to any other drink like I do my morning drink.
Sonic's Morning Drink Stop. Large drinks for 99 cents and large specialty drinks for $1.49 before 10 a.m. For contactless ordering and payment, order ahead in the Sonic app. Tax not included. See menu for details for a limited time only at participating Sonic drive-ins. Mobile ordering available only at select locations.
Did a little bit of background digging on you and, read about your brother. USC, you wore number 21 because of him. And, now you're switching to 17, 21, taking, obviously Dominique, the number's retired. Just what is there a significance to the number 17?
Actually, when I picked 17, I just told myself that's my favorite number. Growing up, I love number 17. But then a couple of days went by, I'm like, my brother passed at 17 years old too, so I can always, signify him by 17. But 21 is the number I would represent him at all times. But if I don't have it, doesn't mean I'm not going to represent him on the court. It's just a number. So I just, no matter what, he's always with me. I'm really going to represent him on the court.
How have you that was not too long ago, right? Well, you were what, 13? So that was
I was 13, yeah.
That was 7 years ago?
6, yeah.
7 years ago when he had his accident and passed. Just how have you been able to process that? I mean, that's such a traumatic event. That's your brother. I mean, I have a brother. That's my guy. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Just how have you been able to process that and carry on his legacy?
I just always tell myself he's living through spirit. I have a little brother. I always hang out with him, talk to him, make him feel loved. We have the connection because me and my older brother were close, but not how me and my little brother are close. So I'm able to cherish every moment I have with my family, especially my little brother, little sister, and be able to make sure I know that they know I love them and I care for them dearly.
Does that when a tragedy like that happens, does that kind of change your perspective and make things like that more important to you? Because I mean, to be completely honest, like I don't make a point to tell my brother I love him or anything. You know what I mean? It's just kind of like, well, you know how it can be among like me and my dad. We don't really talk like that, but you know what I mean? Because when certain things happen, do you think that has kind of made you more open to expressing those feelings like that?
Absolutely. Because me and my brother, I never really liked my brother how much I really appreciated him when he was still around. So I make a concerted effort to make sure to my parents, my siblings, how much they mean to me. Because, I was grateful for them. And you never know when someone's time to go. So I let it be known as much as possible.
You're in the NBA now, not in California. Is this your first time not living in Cali, kind of far away from the family and everything?
Yeah, man, I'm LA, raised and made.
Okay, so now you're out of that, you're in LA or you're in Atlanta now. Just kind of what are your first impressions of Atlanta and just kind of what's it like being one in a different time zone than your family and two, just kind of on your own a little bit?
Well, I'm getting used to it. ATL is a nice city, smooth city. LA is always my home, though. It was always my first home. But ATL is a nice city. Nice weather, great people around here. I'm just well to it. I have one of my boys living with me, so I'm getting used to it fast. I'll be good out here.
You can't really be outside yet, so you can't really experience the city yet. So I know you're looking forward to that. Well, you're also 20 years old, so you can't really experience the city yet. But so you got another year, and then you'll be able to get outside. But just kind of what are some of the things you're looking forward to just in Atlanta, the city? What are you excited about?
I'm just excited for when we're able to have fans, just great fan support. They give the Hawks. When we step to the State Farm Arena and we have fans, it's that great fan support. That's what I'm looking forward to. I heard we have a great fan support out here in the ATL, so I'm excited for that when it happens.
I think that people are really excited around here about this season, about this team. What is it about these guys, this group of guys that you've been around? You've only been around them a couple of days, but do you feel like there's something special with this group?
Absolutely. We have a lot of talent. We have great coaches. I really feel like we can do something special with this group of guys we have on this team.
All right. And who are you looking forward to in this first half of the season? What's a matchup when you looked at the schedule, you were like, yep, that's the game. That's the one. What yeah, you're smiling. There was a game. What was the game?
You know what? We played LeBron, and he's my favorite player, playing on my mom's birthday. So now I'm really excited.
It was meant to be.
For that matchup against him. So I'm excited for that.
And is that here or is that LA?
It's here.
How are you going to – have you already, thought about, okay, I can't be a fan. I'm playing LeBron. You got to, how are you going to lock in? Because it's different, Have you seen – you've seen LeBron in person, right?
I have not, no.
Oh, my gosh. So it's going to hit you all at one time, all your how are you going to get that out?
Let's get it out, by all means, no matter who is on the court.
No. I'm talking about your fan. You can't be a fan. You cannot be a LeBron fan when you step on the court and you're about to play LeBron.
I treat everyone the same as a competitor. That's how I am. I take a lot of pride in the court, so no one's a fan when I'm playing them. So it's just going to naturally click. He's my competitor, he's my matchup, no matter who it is.
That is Hawks rookie Onyeka Okongwu. Thank you, Onyeka, for taking some time to speak with me as you get ready for your rookie season. It's an exciting time, and it is an exciting time to be a Hawks fan. Maybe we'll see some playoff basketball this year. Who knows? The East, it's wide open. It's only a couple spots that you can pretty much pin in there. The Hawks have a real chance here. It's a shortened season, not by much, 72 games, but the way I like the Hawks to make the playoffs this year. I'll say that. I'll go on the record saying that. So, barring crazy injuries, COVID, we really don't know what's going to happen. I guess there's so much that can happen between now and summer. So, with that, I'm going to wrap this up because I don't need to ramble. I'm very long-winded if you know me, so I could go on and on and on, but I won't do that now. This was the Look Alive podcast. We try to connect with some of the biggest names in Atlanta sports, whether that be players, coaches, personnel, fans, you name it. We just want to bring fans together to really just sit here and just talk Atlanta sports. Here's some stories and learn about some of Atlanta's sports' biggest figures. That's what we try to do here. So that was this week's podcast. Thank you for tuning in. Remember to like and subscribe the 11 Alive YouTube. Let me try that one more time. Remember to like and subscribe the 11 Alive YouTube channel. And if you are listening on a mobile device, you of course can like and subscribe to wherever you are listening to this podcast as well, so you don't miss the next episode of the Look Alive podcast. Thanks for tuning in.
The Look Alive podcast is sponsored by Sonic.